Hi everyone, this is Dawn here with a brief video to share with you in terms of the solar eclipse. And just a quick a soul share in terms of what I was shown about this solar eclipse. I was shown that this solar eclipse, the most important thing that any of us can do is to enter into stillness, into that deep soul space, to understand that what is unfolding here is a sacred new beginning. The endings are still occurring. There will still be great change and some level of external chaos. That's the key word there, external, okay? And so our opportunity here is to take this time during the eclipse to connect with Source, with God, and to honor that connection fully and wholly, WHOLLY, and to see that what is unfolding is indeed holy, and I will use the word holy, HOLY. It is ordained, it is a completion, it is a fulfillment. It is, yes, it is an awakening for humanity, and yes, it is a further bringing in of what many call the new earth, or heaven on earth, or and it's ushering it in. So we're at the this has been unfolding, it's been happening, and this is a further ushering in of that. And the stillness is really key on the day of the eclipse and in this period. I wasn't given a specific period, but sort of I'm guessing that it's going to go through September, likely to the September 23rd marker. And which is really interesting, given what I shared in my last video about how I view the Lion's Gate as it was the the inception of the energies, which for me, I normally feel more around November 1st. So in a sense, what I've been shown in recently is that this entire period, beginning with the opening of the Lion's Gate through this solar eclipse, is a major marker, and then through the end of September, and then some things that I've been shown for November of this coming year. So the stillness is very important, both in terms of a reevaluation. It's a reset for for humanity, but it's also an opportunity to not so much study, reevaluate, but to go deep within, and honor and observe, and a quiet celebration of all you know yourself to be as connected to God. So just wanted to share that. And the other part of that message, which really the two fit together quite nicely, is distraction. Think about that word for a moment, distraction. It is so easy for all of us to be distracted when we see that the world seems to be going backwards, and yet there is a degree of that which is illusion. It is happening, and yet here we are. And so where will you choose to place your focus? It doesn't mean you ignore those things that are unfolding, because I, for one, cannot ignore them, and must, to some degree, speak or use my life, sometimes my voice, but more my life, use my life to take a stand. And so there is an opportunity to look at the choices that we are making, and particularly in these next 6 months through the end of the year, and reorder our lives, or realign ourselves to what our truest values are. And yet it is so easy to be distracted, and to therefore lose traction on um, our true gift to the world, which is um, our own anchoring in to the light and the life and the love that we are, and really understanding that on a deep level with appreciation to God for the life that is ours, and showing that appreciation, gratitude by leaning into life living in full expression, coming to life, coming fully to life, remembering that we have the freedom to express ourselves in this life and to contribute to life, to the very meaning of life in our shared reality. And at the same time, we must choose what reality we are giving our energy to. So it's a delicate balance and dance. I believe that we are called very much um, as as a species, humanity itself is called to grow into the ground of God, the ground of our being, and at the same time um, to be like the flower that that blossoms, and that the flower that blooms, and look at these flowers here, um, that blossoms and blooms, and to most of all make a difference with the whole of who we are. And again, that happens, as we all know, from the inside out. And it is about soul growth and expansion, radiant expansion from within. And so, this solar eclipse day in particular is an opportunity to embrace stillness, to connect to your still center, and to give thanks for the journey so far, and then to open up like that flower, and receive more of the sun and the sun, the sun and the son, and whether you see that as Jesus the Christ, or if you see it as the sun, um, the way that God um, is made manifest here in our reality in this world, and that is most possible in your world through you, through the heart and soul of who you are. So connect to your still center, be still, appreciate what has been, and open up to the sun and the light and the life that you are and the love that you are, and open up to receive what is needed as you contribute your own contribution, your own gifts to what many call the new earth, or heaven on earth. And uh, it's an exciting time. In the next 6 months, we'll continue to see great change and great reordering, and that's a lot of what this reset is about. Reordering, and that will happen societally, will happen, and we certainly see that happening already, and it will continue. And there may be some unexpected twists and turns. I would say there will be this fall, and so stay connected to who you are, and always remember that to turn your eyes back to your soul connection with create what I would call creator God, but source, life, and plug in there more than you plug in anywhere else, and be wise in terms of how you respond, the questions that you're asking, and where you're allowing your energy to be, because it's all too common for many to think that they need to rush in to help, and I include myself in this category. That is often my first instinct, because I know I have seen what this pain creates in individuals and in groups in society, depending on the issue, and then I have experienced it from my own perspective to some degree. And of course, sometimes I have been a participant many times, and if you count all the lifetimes, in a participant in the perpetuation of systemic evil that we see mirrored around in various things that are happening. And so it can be a temptation to want to rivet your attention to that and allow all your energy to be poured into trying to, fix change, and that's not a sustainable solution, most certainly for your own life. And so I just ask all of us to be aware of where we might be losing traction on the most important thing, and to keep our eyes fixed on God and on the beauty of God that I talked about in the Lionsgate video, and on all that is here and being born from within us. We are the vessels. We are the vessels. And what we hold in these jars of clay is a hidden treasure to be shared with the world. And each person living has that, a unique treasure to bring forward. So I love you. Hope this has been helpful. I'm looking forward to the solstice, and we'll be back at some point to share more with you, and lots of love.